So, welcome to the winter solstice, the longest night of the year. So, as you're able and willing, find that position that's comfortable for you and yet alert. So, not stiff, still agile, but a place where you can really begin to notice your body. And in the Northern Hemisphere this week and on the 21st of December, we mark the winter solstice, the beginning of winter, the longest night of the year. And we tend to shun the winter and the darkness and the chilliness. But if we're always seeking light, we can miss the mystery that lies hidden in long nights. Our bodies need the night to rest, and our spirits need the dark months of winter to reflect and be still. So feel your body settling, dropping into stillness. And begin to visualize or imagine that we're all together on a wintry morning, bundled up, really warm, not afraid to go out. And you might even just imagine we're at Carrie's place, where this picture has been taken, and we're all bundled up and we begin to walk down the driveway, the path, breathing in the chilly air and turning just around the bend to face the sun that is rising over the mountain. This perfect balance of night and day. And that really is the symbolism of the winter solstice, the balance of light and dark. But before we jump to light, you might just imagine or see or visualize a tree nearby. And just in your spiritual imagination, say hello to that tree. It might be a pine tree. It might be a deciduous tree with no leaves. Earth needs this dormant period of winter months to renew, to rejuvenate, to wait, a time of waiting, not rushing ahead. Deciduous trees, they are bare, no leaves, flowers have died away, grasses have stopped growing, and it's all okay. It's part of the season. Stillness, quiet. The evergreen trees remind us that this time is not about death. It's just a different phase of life as Earth cycles round, slowly to a season when all nature will again flourish with new life. light and dark, not opposing forces, but complementary. So here we are on a morning on the week of solstice, where the sky and the morning still feel the darkness, but the sun is rising up and just shining brightly in its beautiful hues of orange and pink and blue and gray, feeling the both and. You might lean against a tree. You might imagine all of us in a circle holding hands with our gloves on and our hats warming us. Feeling the dormant earth, the frozen earth beneath. Holding you, grounding you. And in this circle of trust, just bring to mind any burdens that you're carrying. You might let go of the hands next to you and just imagine dropping those burdens into the snow. The element of water and earth there, releasing your burdens, taking them. Feel the release in your body. Maybe your shoulders roll a bit. Your neck moves, your head moves side to side. Wherever you're carrying any burden, you can put your hands there. And let's invite that universal life force energy to come down through the top of your head, into your shoulders and arms, and out through your hands to that place of your body that carries stress and fear and worry and pain. It may not go away, but just inviting life force energy, spirit to flow through you and out into those parts of your body can feel like a warm blanket on a cold wintry day. If you're having physical pain in your knees or your feet, your neck or your belly, let your hands move there with that energy of life force, not of your own making, but moving through you. Offer yourself this energy. Now bring to mind anyone in your life who may be in pain, experiencing suffering. And just imagine your hands are full of a ball of light. You're holding a ball of light. And just put that at their feet. Healing energy of wholeness. Let it shine brightly up all around them, forming a golden bubble. And take your time offering these gifts, these presents to anyone you know. Your ball of light may be that orange hue of the sunrise. Now bring to mind the things for which you're grateful, the people, the natural world, situations, and whisper silently as you imagine those people or places or situations. Whisper words of thanks and be specific if you can. Take your time. Thank you for, and fill it in, fill in the blank. Stillness, quiet, the quiet of night, the quiet of darkness. If thoughts are coming to your mind other than the gratitudes, you may still be doing gratitude, but just let's spend the next minute really in the silence of stillness, honoring the longest night. a blessing for the longest night. All throughout these months, as the shadows have lengthened, this blessing has been gathering itself, making ready, preparing for this night. It has practiced walking in the dark, traveling with its eyes closed, feeling its way by memory, by touch, by the pull of the moon, even as it wanes. So believe me when I tell you this blessing will reach you, even if you have not light enough to read it. It will find you, even though you cannot see it coming. You will know the moment of its arriving by your release of the breath you have held for so long, by the loosening of the clenching in your hands, of the clutch around your heart. A thinning of the darkness that has drawn itself around you. This blessing does not mean to take the night away, but it knows its hidden roads. It knows the resting spots along the path. It knows what it means to travel in the company of a friend. So when this blessing comes, take its hand. Get up. Set out on the road you cannot see. Because this is the night when you can trust that any direction you go, you will be walking toward the dawn. So feel us on the road we can't really see. Feel us holding each other's hands and the hands of this blessing. And as the sun begins to rise, the dawn, remember that we are walking toward it, walking toward the dawn, whichever direction we go. And in this circle of ours, begin to give thanks for one another. Give thanks for earth and water, air and sunlight, moon and stars. And begin to notice your feet, and in your spiritual imagination, hear just the crunching of us walking on the snow. Quietly, silently, back into the warmth of the home where you are in this moment, the chair where you sit in this moment, ready for the day ahead.